Hey guys, Speedrunning from the Law here. This is going to be another installment in my tutorial series where we're going to be speedrunning Super Mario 64 70 star. And we're going to be doing that using beginner and intermediate strats that anybody at home can do. So today we're going to be going back into Lethal Lava Land and we're going to be doing the Volcano stars. Now there are two Volcano stars. First one I'm going to show you is the Elevator star. So let me show you how it looks here. And so that's how that star is going to look. As you can see, we did it a little faster. We skipped the first elevator and booty burned up to the second elevator. We did some fancy side flip maneuvers and whatnot. This star can be a little tricky, so you're going to want to put some time into it. Let's go back and kind of talk about what happened there. Alright, so just as with both the bully stars, the first thing we're going to be doing is doing a long jump. Not a backflip. A long jump over this sign. And booty burning our way over here to this platform once again. Now alternatively from the bully stars, where we wanted to land on that little corner, our jump here can be much more generous because all we're doing here is basically walking up the brown platform, so we could do a jump dive facing the volcano. So just long jump somewhere in the middle and then jump dive down here. And what we can do after we jump dive down here is just do a jump dive or whatever. Get yourself in the volcano, however. So now that we're here, the first thing we want to do is run directly to the right and do a little speed kick to burn ourselves up to the platform. And you're going to want to do this burn as close to the platform as possible. That's why we do a speed kick right there. Alright, so now we've burned up here. And to get up here, all you have to do is burn and hold right, and you'll get up here just fine. Now, spacing becomes a big issue here, because we're going to be doing a triple jump dive onto a pole that we can't really see. This can be quite tricky. Alternatively, you do have the option of letting the elevator take you closer to the pole, but it is a few seconds slower, so I'm going to show the faster strat. Now you see how we have these square textures here. Some are yellow, some are a blackish color. Blackish bluish. So, see where I'm standing right now. The tile that we want to be standing on is the blue tile right to the left of us, a little in front of us and to the left of us. And once we start standing on that tile, we want to immediately look towards the right corner of this platform. So let me show you. Right here. Well, we want to be more facing this way. We're going to have to go back around and do it again just because I'm not in good position now because I'm explaining, but this is where we want to be. This is how we want to be facing. We also want to C-stick left once. So keep that in mind that this is the position we're going to need to be in to do this star. If you're not in this position, you're going to miss 100% of the time. That's fine. It'll spawn us right back into the volcano if you die. Alright. So now that we've marked down the visual cue for where you need to stand and what angle you need to be standing, once you get in that spot, have that angle and C-stick left, you're going to want to do an immediate triple jump dive in the direction you're facing. The first jump should be a jump kick, which is a quick A and B press, because you're going to get it's going to be the fastest way to do your first jump. If you get too much air on your first jump, you'll never hit 3 jumps on the same platform. Your third jump will just be into the lava. So let's do this. C-stick left, turn, 1. Sometimes the platform doesn't go. You have to re-trigger it. 1, 2, 3, dive. And how you do a triple jump dive is when you're in the air for your third jump, just immediately click the dive button and you'll get extra air. So we've dove onto this pole right here. and it's no trickier than the positioning you had on that platform. Though I didn't know where this pole, I couldn't see this pole, but the way I positioned myself, all I had to do was hold the stick in the direction of the right corner of the platform, and I had to land my triple jump dive and keep holding that direction, and you should land right on this pole right here. Alternatively, if you're having trouble with that, this may be hard if you're just learning the game. I would probably suggest just taking the elevator, letting it ride by here, and just jumping on. But as you get better at Mario movement, this should be easier. So now, if we're fast enough, and we got our triple jump high enough, we can shimmy up 1 or 2 shimmies and immediately jump onto this platform up here without getting burned. However, if you're not very fast, if you do that, you're going to get burned. So you're going to have to wait for the cycle to go through. You see above us how there's 2 fire burners spinning. So we're going to want to jump up when one of those fire burners is obviously not on top of us. So we're going to want to shimmy up a little. And note that when we shimmy, Mario wants to change his angle left away from the platform. So what you're going to have to do is manually make sure Mario is still facing this way while he's shimmying, which is possible, because you're just going to have to do something like that. And now that we're here, oops. Well, that was not good. Alright, sorry about that. Just mosey on back. I guess I'm blind, because I jumped right into one of the firebenders. But no worries. Just means you'll get to see it again. Alright. So we're back. Let's mosey our way onto the volcano. And let's keep explaining this star, which is actually a pretty tricky star, and it's deep enough into the run where it can cost you. So don't take this star lightly. Alright, we're here. So we want to go now. And when you're facing the correct direction, all you have to do is press the jump button, and you don't have to move the analog stick anywhere, you don't have to do anything. Just press jump, and Mario will jump the perfect distance onto this platform, granted you're facing the correct direction. If you're pressing on your analog stick in a direction, chances are you're going to jump too far and you're going to overshoot the platform, or you're going to run right into a fire bar. So be very careful about that. Just press the jump button, get your angle right, and press the jump button. So now that we're here, we have to get up to this next pole very fast before we get burned. And the easiest way to do that is to do a forward side flip. You can also just do a side flip. A forward side flip is when you have your momentum going forward, and then you manage to do a side flip forward as well. It's a little tricky, but possible. So you can also just alternatively take a step back, do a side flip, and land on that pole. So just like that, we can run around, do a side flip like that, and now we're up. Now all we have to do is C-stick right once, and if we shimmy up, Mario's going to be at the perfect angle for us to do this. Now I would recommend avoiding the 3 platforms leading up to the star. Yeah, star's blacking out. Because they're very small, they're very easy to miss, and they're very easy to fall down. If you shimmy to the top of this and hold up, we don't want to do that, but once we jump, hold up, and then do a dive at the peak of your jump, you'll make this platform, and you don't even have to worry about the other 2 platforms. There is a faster strat where you can roll on the second, like do a jump, dive, roll out on the second platform and make it up here a little faster. It reduces some of the time you have to shimmy up, but that's way too advanced. There's no reason to lose your run to save 0.5 seconds if you're doing beginner and intermediate stuff. So that's the elevator star. Like I said, it is kind of tricky. Don't take it lightly. I've lost many runs to the elevator star because you fall down, you booty burn, you die, and all of a sudden 30 seconds are gone. But all in all, you can get pretty consistent at it, and it's not too bad. So next, I'm going to be showing you the other star in the volcano. Now there is an advanced strat called the waterfall skip, but I'm not going to go ahead and do that. First of all, because I suck at it, and secondly, because it's not a strat, frankly, that anyone needs to worry about when they're starting off this game, unless you have like a sub-hour time. Then it may be time to start thinking about it. But this star is very easy. This star is just all Mario movement. How fast can you move Mario's character up a winding path? So we're going to do the same movement to get in here. And then all we have to do is do a long jump over here, a long jump over here. And watch out for these fire burners. We're just going to do jump dives. Now we're going to do a triple jump right there to avoid this, because you see that's going to come down on us once you get close enough to it. So you're going to have speed coming up here, and you're just going to want to, if you do your triple jump, a little before it, make sure your third jump lands a little before it, you can get up here with no problem. If it hits you, it'll just smash you, you'll lose a few seconds. But I mean, the other way to get up is, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can also just do a side flip on top of it and then jump up here. But I think the triple jump's probably easier. It's probably much faster too. Now we want to do jumps up here. Now be very careful on this portion, because it's very easy to accidentally triple jump and you'll lose a ton of time waiting for Mario to land. So what we want to do is jump forward, but then pull back on the stick. That way we're never gaining enough momentum to continue the triple jump cycle. So we're just going to be doing single jumps over and over. It's not going to read enough momentum to turn the second jump into a double jump. And just so you can see, this is a single jump, and this is a double jump. See how it's a little higher? But if we pull back on the stick before we jump each time, we should do a single jump. Or at a minimum, we'll only do double jumps, but we'll never get that triple jump. Like that. So you're just going to want to jump like that. Obviously, you can do it faster. But, and then once we get here, you can kind of jump over those. We're going to want to jump over the bully. We're going to run over here and just jump here. Now, when you jump on this, you're going to be at a perfect angle to just click X, and you'll land both on these. I didn't touch the analog stick at all during those points. I just clicked X twice. Mario's in the perfect angle. However, at this point, Mario's no longer in the perfect angle. So what we're going to want to do is adjust his angle this way, and we can jump directly to this platform over here. And we can grab the star, and that's basically it. This isn't a hard star. It's pretty easy. I mean, it's actually technically the casual way to get the star. But the only speedrun strats are pretty advanced for it, so the speedrun strat does save quite a bit of time, but again, it's just not worth it if your time's not under an hour. So, those are the volcano stars. I hate them personally, but they're necessary evil in 70 star. So if there's anything I can clarify, add, anything you're confused on, please drop a comment below. I will address those as soon as I can. Please, if you liked the video, if you found it helpful, like, subscribe. Comments are really, really helpful. Lets me know what I'm doing, is if it's working, if it's not working, whatnot. So I really appreciate your time, guys. Thanks for watching the video.